mean, we if you're gonna take a guy out of the portal, I mean, you should, if we get it right, we're gonna get a guy that's gonna come help us. And it's not, again, we're a developmental program, and as long as we continue to get the top high school kids that we want and bring them in here and develop them, last year everybody said I need to get rid of Cade Klubnik, and we're never going to win with Cade Klubnik, and he's terrible, and Swinney's crazy, and needs to go get this hotshot quarterback. And well, now everybody says he's the front runner for the Heisman. It's amazing, that's what I hear, and that's what I told Cade. You better not listen to none of that. Don't listen to all that crap last year that you ain't good enough to get it done, and don't listen till they tell you you're the Heisman guy or you're the whatever. All right, just do the work. All right, and so, again, as long as we're getting guys that we think will come in and buy in and develop, that's always the route we go. But if you get a gap in your roster and you have kids leave post-spring, or like happened last year where you lose a kid, boom, there's no high school kid to go get of the caliber that we needed, hey, we'll use it. We'll use the portal. And again, we've signed, 5 guys in 5 years. It's probably the fewest of anybody, but they've all fit our need, and they've all been exactly what we needed. And again, we needed a guy just like Tristan, long, a guy that had some confidence, a guy that had some production, and but a guy that also, not coming in here, thinking he's just going to show up and be the guy. Like, we got guys here. We need him to come in here and go earn it and prove it and compete and really make the group better. And that's what he's done. Jeremiah, we were not going to take a linebacker. We probably were going to take one in May. That was originally what our thought process was. We were going to go through the spring, but when he came available, it was like, well, all right, let's see if we can get that guy. So he's a perfect fit for us. Tristan was a perfect fit for us. Coach, our process isn't any different. And then, when we lost it in late, there's nobody of that caliber to get. I was like, well, let's look at all the ends. And I thought Will Helt was the best one. And, and we got it. So it just shows that our process works regardless whether we're recruiting a high school kid or we're recruiting a portal kid. We're trying to get the right guys that really align with who we are, how we go about our business here, what the expectations are, what our core values are, and also, fit the role that we need them to.
Do you expect the spring portal, maybe an addition, go out and get an addition or two?
Yeah, we don't need anybody right now. We feel good about where we are. It's something but that's why I'm sitting here today. Ask me next week. Who knows? Those are, things you just have to respond to. But if everything stayed the same today, we feel good about our roster. We've got a lot of work to do, but we're ready to go to battle with the guys we got. And let's go compete. We like our guys. I already got to cut guys. I got some walk-on kids that aren't going to be back, and so everybody stays, I'd have to cut some more. But we are, if we tried to go get some other guys without guys leaving. So we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? We've been really good with retention, and I would expect that to stay the same. Maybe there's a couple guys that move on. I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea. And I don't lose any sleep over it. I really don't. So whatever happens, then we just go respond to it. And we can, and we will. But we'll see.